It's such a great tragedy that we live in a world where hypocrisy and deceit are expected. That we expect that people aren't telling the truth. We expect that when push comes to shove, compromises will be made. We expect that people will be found out at an inopportune time that they're not what they said they were. And you know, it just can't be. It can't be that we are a people that if somebody comes around the corner at the wrong time for us, we're found not doing the things we said we were going to do. We're found not being the people we said we were. And hypocrisy is just so bad. It just cannot be. You know, I'll give you a couple of outs, a couple of examples. I mean, there is an opportunity to confess that you're not all that. I take that opportunity, and it's available. To come clean and say, wow, you know, I really learned something about myself. But you have to come clean. We live in a world, in a culture where people typically don't come clean at all, but are always just found out. And that's just how it goes. It's what's expected. And it so much jades everybody, where people think the standards have changed because the standards are set by failed people. And that, you know, trying not to be found out is a noble pursuit, which it is not. Another option is that, you know, you can learn something. You know, it doesn't mean you have to be a hypocrite. It means you could learn something you didn't previously know and confess, wow, I learned something about me. Not so much a confession, but it's like, wow, I found out something I didn't previously know. You know, for instance, people will say on one end that they're going to be I don't know, they're going to be an honest person. And then they can confess. It's like, wow, you know, even at a thought level, it's like, wow, you know, I was tempted to conceal that I, you know, don't understand something. You know, I was tempted to, you know, let me slide on this one little failure just, you know, to look better. And you could confess that. The other examples with someone who's learning something, it'd be like, wow, you know, I set out to be a man of integrity, and I found out that I need to watch my mouth. You know, I found out that, you know, that is a real calling, and I need to measure my words because my life can't necessarily so quickly follow my runaway mouth. And I learned that about me, and so I'll be taming my tongue. Those are awesome examples of places where people could go, the kinds of people that people could be, and not be hypocrites. You know, the one thing that cannot happen is that, you know, out of sight, out of mind, doopsie-doo, oh, you're just off doing something the exact opposite of how you've presented yourself, what you said you'd be and do, and oh, somebody found out about it. Whoopsie! That is the one example that can't be the case. So let's come clean, and let's learn, and let's not be found out, because there's nothing to find out. See, that's the thing to be, not be a hypocrite in the first place, and you'll never ever be found out ever, because there's nothing to find.